and I think people want it to work in Africa. Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? What I go on? How are you all doing? So if it's your first time stopping by, my name's Dee. My channel's called Dee's Village because we are the village. All of us are the village. Whether we want to participate or not, we are in a village. So I hope that your week, your days have been great. What I want to say is don't romanticize Africa, because when you come somewhere on a holiday, it is not the same as living there. When you come on holiday, you're going to bring a certain amount of money. You're going to pack in your suitcase for that week or 2 weeks or however long it is that you intend to come. You're going to do all those beautiful tours to, I don't know, the monkey park, to the forest, to go up river, to go up country, eat at the best restaurants, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of nostalgia that's held behind those holidays. So holidaying in a country is not the same as living in a country, because no doubt if you come to live in a country, your budgetary skills will have to be much tighter, unless you have endless streams of income. But don't romanticize Africa. It's a beautiful place, and I haven't been to all 54 countries, 55. Yes, the beaches are beautiful, the sea is beautiful. Sitting at a restaurant and just watching the view is absolutely great. But real talk, when you come to live in a country, how much time will you spend at the beach? You know, will you go once a week, once a month, once every other day? Will you build it into your timetable, or will other things take over? So that's part of the romanticism. Yeah, it's just my personal opinion. You may think differently. You may think what I'm saying is a little bit harsh, but I'm just saying be realistic. Be in touch with reality, and don't separate or divide yourself from the reality of coming to another country. Because when you're on holiday, you know, you might let your guard down, you're more cheerful, you're more pleasant. Not everybody, some people might be their steady Eddie self all the time. Excuse me. And that may not change for them. They may be, whether they're on holiday, whether they live in a place, that's them, that's their personality, that's their character. But I would suggest that most people who are holidaying somewhere are viewing a country very, very differently. So I think people will view it in a more romantic way. But when you come to talking about settling there, living there permanently, is that romantic view of that country still going to be there? It's just a question. Just a question. Ask yourself, will that romantic view still be there? Will what you saw the first time remain there when you're living there 3 or 4 years later? Because if you have some concept of that, it will help you in your journey, in your planning, in your decision making of when you come. But the reason why I say is don't romanticize Africa, because when you're there just for a week or two, you know, you're asking questions, you're speaking with people, you're listening to their language, you're eating different types of food. Excuse me. You're getting a little bit in tune with the culture as you see it, as people express it. You might be going to cultural shows, cultural events. You might go to a village. And that's great. That's absolutely superb, because that gives you a small taster of what it could possibly be like to live in Gambia, West Africa. But when you're there for a lengthy period of time, you have to be mindful that maybe you're not always going to eat in the best restaurants. Now, you're going to be past what I'm going to call holiday language, in terms of just a few greetings. You know, the expectation is for yourself and for others that you have learnt a little bit more of the language, that you can converse a little better. Some of the cultural aspects, people won't necessarily expect you to know, but they might expect you to acknowledge those cultural aspects. So do you have knowledge of, not in any great depth or detail, but you know, something that you thought, oh, in the first week when you was on holiday, oh, that's odd, or that's different, or I didn't know that, or I didn't know what that was about. By the time you get to week 42, one would expect that you know what that is about. So what I'm saying is, don't come somewhere and be totally oblivious. So that's the romantic side of it. Don't be oblivious, walking around and just in your own little bubble. Try to have some sort of, I suppose I want to say, understanding. If you have some sort of understanding of what is going on around you, then that will benefit your journey whilst you're here for whatever period of time you are here. And then you will perhaps take a less romantic view of the country, of the place, of situations. No, I don't have a romantic view of, let's talk about Gambia. I don't have a romantic view of Gambia. Yes, it's a place I could live. Yes, it's a place I could potentially start a business. Yes, it's a place I could invest in a business or businesses. Yes, it's a place that I'm able to commute in. All of those things, the practicalities of living in a country, are not necessarily romantic. You know, when you're chilling on holiday, you've got all day to get somewhere. It's not the same as when you have got to get to your business or your service that you may be providing for somebody else in a timely manner. It's not the same. So think about whether you're able to cope with the differences between holiday mode and permanent mode, because there definitely is a difference. You know, I like to keep my vlogs short and sweet. I'm just saying, don't have a romanticized view of the Gambia. It can be a very romantic place. Of course it can. Anywhere can be romantic that you want it to be. But keep your realistic head on. Keep your reality head on. And, you know, is it heart? Is it what I say? Is it heart over head or head over heart? You know, we're all different people, and some people are head over heart. Some people are heart over head. So, you know, that will help you with your romantic romantic view, your relationship with the Gambia, your relationship with Africa. And that will just help you to move further forward into whatever decisions you choose to make, to go, to stay, to come, to not even visit. It will help. And I think people want it to work in Africa. So that's all I've got for you. Peace, Cairo. It's been Dee's Village. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for doing the YouTubey things. Peace.